Hey guys, welcome back. It's Yoshi Morimoto. So today's 3/8/2022, and I will just let you know, last night was rough at work. So I started the shift in a changeover, doing 3-1X, okay? And it was already ready. They were needing to run blanks through. Macrodyne was down, and I'm got to redo what the new guy just did on the cavities. He didn't wipe them off or didn't, he replaced the bolts, but like the holes were disgusting, and he only sprayed LPS on the brass for the slides. So I had to go back and redo what he did. I had to blow out all those holes. I had to wire wheel the cavity, replace the bolts, put new anti-seize on because I just couldn't get them clean. Then I had to check every bolt hole on that cavity block. Then I sighted in. Then I got called to APT. Punches aren't punching. Okay. Do a lead check. Like 70, 80, 90 thousandths. I'm like, sheesh. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and put a shim behind the punch, and let's go ahead and drop the embosses down. Okay. So I'm getting the stuff while Dave's getting the embosses off and punches out. I grab the shims and put the shims where they need to be. He runs it up and down, and I go, whoa, 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 wait a minute, do that again, let up, and the punch goes back up after he just advanced it. It's like, yeah, blow by. He goes, great. So yeah, blow by on one, so it's gonna cause issues for all the punches because it affects the flow through the whole thing instead of just one, because it goes through a manifold. So we had to bypass that lane. Then I went back to work. Then it was break time. Had my break. It was only 10 minutes long. Went up there to grab me a drink and a bag of chips. And I just open the bag, eat the chips, get back to work. Went and used the bathroom maybe once or twice. Just number one. I don't do number two at work unless I really have to, and then I have to walk up front. Quality bathroom. And anyways, so long story short, and I mean long story short, I'm just cleaning these cavity blocks, and and I had a slide that had broken bolts, and I realized, these broken bolts, well, there's a broken plate, so I replaced the broken plate. Had to grind the edge off. Got called up to Tool and Die from the old man up front to give him a hand, which I never have to do, but yesterday I had to. And then I went back to work, put the other cavity in. Third shift starts. I go take my break. I go find Brandon. Brandon, hey, this is what we're doing today. I showed him the die that was Dion worked on. I said, this line right here, cut it. Said it's bad. And get, a control tech over here to, to hook it up. And so then after that, I explained to him, hey, this is where we are. I need you to check springs and check cages. And then by the time you're done with that, I'll have the last cavity in. We'll bolt down the cavities. We'll bolt the side plates down. We'll put the thing. If you want to put the plates on, start doing that while I'm getting everything bolted down and whatnot. He goes, okay, we'll do. So he does that. Start greasing and oiling. And Brandon goes to the bathroom, and they call Brandon for the JT cell. I go, hey, since you're away, do you want me to grab that? He goes, yeah, sure. I said, all right, I'll be back about 15 minutes. And he goes, okay, I'll see you in an hour. So I get over there, see what's going on. I go, all right, well, give me about 15 minutes and whatnot. So I grab my Allens, my things, and start taking bolts off. Put all the shims from one piece of tooling over, and then I got stuck on this one bolt, these two bolts. I had weld slag on the backside. For some reason, they just didn't make a block large enough. So they just like, hey, how you doing? Weld slag is gonna screw you every time. So instead of them getting a shorter bolt or a longer bolt for the adjustment, they just kept it a long bolt. So I shortened the bolt down since I'm taking out the shims, and then I had to take off the bottom. So while I was getting new bolts for that, I said, hey, Randa, can you get that all cleared out for me? And when I come back, it should be the last stage should be done. And then I just take it off after she cleaned it, and take out the shim, and bolt everything back up. And then I was like, where are the dowel pins at for this plate? It's supposed to be doweled, and there's no dowel pins in it at all. So I'm like, well, that's stupid. It's like, well, and it's full of weld slag. It's not like you can put a dowel pin in there now, because it is just caked. So I was like, whatever. I'm just like, not my monkey, not my circus. Someone really screwed the pooch on that one. Because now, in order to get the weld slag out, I'm going to have to do something that I don't like doing, is putting it in the end mill. Or, Bridgeport to end mill it. And I hate doing that because it breaks my end mills every single time. And it's not like I can get a new end mill or get them resharpened and I get them back tomorrow. So that's like a no way Jose kind of move. So I just put the shims up, tightened down the bolt, said, all right, run 2. Well, one failed, 2 passed. So I had to call lead. Lead grabbed the part, put it on the part, says the tube's too long, but the other one passed, and the tube was right. It was a good move. So I was like, all right, guys, keep it going. And then they were like trying to say like the APT caused the long part, and I was like, APT didn't cause the long part. The long part was already there, so I evidently either wrong part was made into the die, because they're all different lengths. It's like, there ain't no way we got a long part in there. So we gotta figure out a number system to have go into the lanes, because they don't know what's going on with one of the dies. So, and then I came back, it was like 12:36. Brandon's calling me over the radio going, oh man, we got a huge problem, Josh, huge problem. Like, yeah, well, I'll be there in a moment. I'm filling up the equipment log. And he goes, Josh, you just gotta get here now. Like, just come over here right now and tell me this is not right. And maybe it's just a confusion. Hey, so I'm getting over there, and he goes, hey, where you at? It's like, right beside you. And he goes, grabs this hose and just holds it up, and he goes, is that supposed to go underneath the plate? And I looked at him. I started laughing. And he goes, what's so goddamn funny? This is a big issue. Like, who the hell puts a plate on without putting the watering hose on? And I looked at him and I was like, the watering hose? I said, that's for the side cam. And he looked at me and he starts laughing. He goes, Jesus Christ, I just averted a meltdown. He goes, all this work that we just did, and and we'd have to take it all apart. It's like, yeah, crazy. So anyways, he got the springs done. We got the last cavity, and I bolted down the cavity, put the side plates on, the brass. Told him, all right, I'm going to put the proxies on. I'm going to start grabbing the, whatchamacallit, the drivers, and then I'm going to start setting them in. So I'm going to start setting them in, and then 2 o'clock comes around, and he goes, well, Josh, thanks for your hard work and whatnot. Appreciate it. I said, no problem. At 4:38, he had a text message saying, God damn it, you gotta take it all apart. He goes, someone pinched the hydraulic line. I go, how do you pinch a hydraulic line when it's on the floor? Because I don't know, but it ain't moving. I was like, Jesus Christ. And then I guess first shift apprentice is arguing about what I do, and I need a boss to watch me, and I don't do nothing, and blah, blah, blah. And you know what the crazy thing is? Probably the first day I did, like, the whole day of working. Like, I mean, legit, the whole day working. I didn't even walk away for really anything besides to the bathroom and on break and lunch. That's it. And then into the APT press. Other than that, my wire wheel and grinder were going. Like, I probably dirtied 40 rags cleaning. And, like, I don't understand. Like, what the fuck's the deal? You know? I had all those cavities in. Everything was bolted down. Drivers were going in. Like, fucking the bottom plate wasn't even bolted down when they left. They left a new guy doing that die by himself. And there were 3 of them on first shift yesterday. And only one was working on the die. So, don't give me that fucking lip. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you wanna know how to piss me off? I'll just find a new fucking job. I don't care. Then they'd be hurting because one will have to do 12s for third and the other one will have to do 12s for second. And one's in school, so he'll be coming in early. Fucking play games. Want to play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Said, gas prices are going up. I got thousands of dollars sitting at, nice comfy bank account that I could just do whatever the fuck I want with and do what I need to do. So, like, I get my bills paid, I'm done. Like, that's it. Like, I go to college full time, get my degree, and I can reapply and make $30-some an hour versus only taking 2 classes and only making 20, like 24. Doesn't make any sense. So, an amount of time it takes for 2 semesters to go through, get my associate's degree in tool and die. You know what I mean? It don't make any sense. So if the economy really does what it does, I'll go back to school and I'll finish my associate's degree and do what I want to do, I guess. And if I lose weight or whatever and get back onto a regular diet, I'll take my associate's degree, go back to fucking police academy, and just go back on the street. I don't care. You know, won't have a beard and whatnot, but it'd be alright. I don't know. It just irks me because someone wants to do a half-assed job and say they did something, and then yet when a person's doing the right thing on their job, they're being whatnot. All right, and you got, and this is what I don't get. Okay, all right. So how a SEAL is trained, okay? Or I shouldn't say trained, but how they get deployed and whatnot, okay? You gotta have two things, okay? Performance and trust, okay? And this section right here, no one wants, okay? And right now, we got high performer, low trust, okay? Very top left corner, okay? I'm just a middle performer with high trust, okay? I don't do anything above or beyond, okay? But I do work smart, and I try not to work as hard as possible, okay? I'll get things done, but I have to do it right. All right? There's no taking shortcuts. There's no this or that. It's got to be done right. You got to measure. You got to, make sure everything's flush. You got to make sure the bolts are underneath in the pocket instead of on top. And retrieve broken bolts. I mean, that simple. So I'm just trying to figure that all out. Is how this person can, and he's been here for 8 years or 9 years or whatever. He's got 3 weeks of vacation. He's double dipping in school and funds with work. And it's just like, and he don't care. He don't even care about it. So you get caught, you're going to jail. So that's fraud. It's like, you got to pay someone back because you can't double dip. What do you mean? Well, if the school gave you back money, work gave you money, who the hell paid for those classes? And, he's done, this is the second semester he's done it. Like, you're an idiot. You're going to get fired. Or you're going to have to pay, like, X amount of dollars out of your check every week. Or every 2 weeks. So I don't get it. I'm just cruising along. And, I got to study. I got to cram all this knowledge in, take tests, do homework, do my 12s, take care of a kid, take care of 2 kids. It's hard work. But I'm telling people that, I do hard work and they just don't understand or they don't get it or whatnot. You really haven't seen my real life, have you? And then I do my eBay thing on top of everything. It's like I got like 9 things going right now. Just 9 things. And it's constantly going. Like, sleep three hours a day, sometimes 2, or not even none at all, and up for 3 days, trying to figure things out. And then you're like, I need sleep. Here's the weekend. Oh, gone. So, just remember that. It's like, sleep for 5 hours and it just disappears. Like, time is gone. Time's like wasted. So, and I don't even let it bother me. I like to tell them. It's like, okay, are you the boss? No. Me and the boss talk. Okay? We have an understanding. I have to do this and that. And he sees that I do all this.